They may be tiny, but these insects carry deadly powers hidden in plain sight. From venom that kills in seconds to abilities beyond belief, today we reveal nature's deadliest insects and their secret powers. In a world often dominated by large predators, it's easy to overlook the small creatures beneath our feet. Yet, in the realm of insects, a silent, microscopic war is waged daily, armed with some of the most sophisticated and lethal weapons known to nature. Prepare to enter a miniature world where survival is an art form and danger lurks behind every leaf. We're about to uncover the shocking truth behind the planet's most formidable six-legged assassins. First up is the notorious killer bee, more formally known as the Africanized honeybee. Their story begins not in the wilds of Africa, but in a Brazilian laboratory in the 1950s. Scientists, aiming to breed a more productive honeybee better suited to tropical climates, accidentally released 26 swarms. From that moment, a new, highly aggressive hybrid began its relentless march across the Americas. What makes them so deadly isn't the potency of their individual venom, which is comparable to that of a regular European honeybee. Their secret power is their extreme defensiveness and overwhelming numbers. A single misstep near their hive can trigger an explosive, coordinated response. Unlike their calmer cousins who might send a few dozen guards, a killer bee colony can dispatch thousands of warriors in a furious, buzzing cloud. They pursue their perceived threats for up to a quarter of a mile, relentlessly stinging any moving thing in their path. Their stingers, like those of other honeybees, are barbed and remain lodged in the skin, tearing away from the bee's abdomen and killing it, but not before pumping their full dose of venom into the victim. The sheer volume of stings is what makes them so lethal. A human can typically survive around 10 stings per pound of body weight, but a full-scale assault from an Africanized honeybee swarm can deliver thousands of stings within minutes, leading to toxic shock organ failure, and for the unlucky, a swift and agonizing death. Few animals, regardless of their size or strength, can withstand such a ferocious onslaught. Next, we journey deep into the humid rainforests of Central and South America to meet the bullet ant. This insect, Paraponera clavata, has earned its terrifying name for a very good reason. Locals say its sting is so intensely painful it feels like being shot by a bullet. It is widely considered to have the most painful sting of any insect on the planet, topping the Schmidt Sting Pain Index with a 4.0 plus rating, described by entomologist Justin Schmidt as pure, intense, brilliant pain, like walking over flaming charcoal with a 3-inch nail embedded in your heel. The pain doesn't just come and go. It arrives in blinding, throbbing waves that can last for up to 24 hours. The secret behind this excruciating agony lies in a potent neurotoxin called ponerotoxin. This peptide targets the central nervous system, disrupting sodium ion channels and causing extreme, unrelenting pain signals to fire continuously. For the Saturmal people of Brazil, this very pain is a central part of a brutal coming-of-age ritual for young men. To become a warrior, a boy must thrust his hands into gloves woven with dozens of living, angry bullet ants and endure the agony for 10 minutes without crying out. He must repeat this harrowing ordeal 20 times over several months. This ritual is a testament to the ant's fearsome power, a power so immense it has become a symbol of strength and endurance. Now we move from the jungle floor to the harsh, arid deserts of North Africa and the Middle East, the hunting grounds of the death stalker scorpion. This arachnid may be relatively small, but it punches far above its weight, carrying one of the most potent and dangerous venoms in the scorpion world. Its menacing name is no exaggeration. A sting from a death stalker can be fatal to children, the elderly, or those with heart conditions. Its secret weapon is a complex cocktail of neurotoxins, a lethal brew designed for maximum efficiency. The most powerful of these is chlorotoxin, which paralyzes prey almost instantly. It works by blocking chloride channels, which disrupts nerve function and causes rapid paralysis. Other toxins in the mix, like cilatoxin and cheributitoxin, contribute to an excruciatingly painful experience, causing convulsions, high blood pressure, and potential cardiac arrest in humans. The venom is so powerful that it's a subject of intense medical research. The very same chlorotoxin that makes it a deadly predator shows promise in treating human diseases, with scientists studying its ability to bind to certain cancer cells, potentially helping to identify and destroy tumors. It is a terrifying paradox of nature. A creature whose secret to killing holds a potential secret to healing. No list of deadly creatures is complete without the infamous black widow spider. Found on every continent except Antarctica, this spider's fearsome reputation precedes it, symbolized by the distinct red hourglass, marking on the female's abdomen, a stark warning of the danger she possesses. The black widow's venom is a potent neurotoxin called latrotoxin, reported to be 15 times stronger than the venom of a rattlesnake. A single tiny bite can release a flood of neurotransmitters in the victim's body, causing severe muscle cramps, nausea, extreme pain, and paralysis of the diaphragm, which can make breathing difficult. While fatalities are rare in healthy adults thanks to modern antivenom, the experience is debilitating and agonizing. But the black widow's true secret power isn't just its venom. It's its masterful patience and engineering. She is an architect of death, spinning an incredibly strong, messy, and irregular web close to the ground. Unlike the beautiful, orderly webs of orb weavers, the black widow's web is a chaotic tangle of tripwires. She then waits, sometimes for days, completely still, sensing the slightest vibration. When an unsuspecting insect, or even a small reptile, stumbles into her trap, she doesn't immediately attack. She moves with silent, deliberate speed, encasing her struggling prey in a shroud of silk before delivering the fatal venomous bite. Her lethal strategy is one of quiet, calculated ambush. From the silent web of the spider, we now turn to the skies of East Asia to face the Asian giant hornet, infamously nicknamed the murder hornet. This is the world's largest hornet, a flying behemoth reaching up to 2 inches in length, with a wingspan of 3 inches. Its power is raw, brutal, and terrifyingly efficient. A small group of these hornets can decimate an entire colony of 30,000 honeybees in just a few hours. They are armored predators, using their powerful mandibles to decapitate the bees one by one in a gruesome massacre. They then occupy the hive, feasting on the honey, and carrying the bee larvae back to their own nest to feed their young. Its secret weapon is a combination of its large stinger, potent venom, and sheer brute force. The 1/4-inch stinger is long enough to penetrate standard beekeeper suits, and unlike a bee's, it is not barbed, allowing the hornet to sting its victims multiple times. The venom itself contains a powerful cytolytic peptide that destroys tissue, along with a neurotoxin that can trigger a severe allergic reaction or, with multiple stings, lead to organ failure and death. For a honeybee, there is almost no defense. For a human, a single sting is excruciatingly painful, described as a hot nail being driven into the skin. Multiple stings can be, and often are, fatal. But these high-profile killers are not the only masters of lethality in the insect world. A vast army of smaller, lesser-known assassins employs an incredible diversity of deadly secrets. Take the assassin bug, for instance. These hunters use a sharp, sword-like proboscis to pierce their prey, injecting a paralyzing and tissue-dissolving saliva before sucking out the liquefied innards. Some species even camouflage themselves with the corpses of their previous victims. Then there are the giant centipedes, nocturnal predators that scuttle through the darkness. They don't bite. They use a pair of modified front legs called forcipules to inject a powerful venom capable of subduing prey much larger than themselves, including bats and rodents. We also have the relentless fire ants. Individually, their sting is painful, causing a burning sensation that gives them their name. But their true power lies in their coordinated, swarming attacks. When their mound is disturbed, they surge out in a living red tide, overwhelming victims with hundreds or thousands of stings, injecting a venom that can cause a severe, life-threatening allergic reaction. Each of these creatures and countless others has perfected its own unique and deadly secret for survival. From the swarming fury of the killer bee to the silent patience of the black widow, we have seen that size is no measure of power. Tiny, terrifying, and full of secrets, these are nature's deadliest insects, each a marvel of evolutionary engineering. They remind us that in the natural world, danger can come in the smallest of packages, armed with weapons more sophisticated than we can imagine. Which one of these deadly creatures shocked you the most? Tell us your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more shocking wildlife discoveries.